My name is Tom Ashlock, and I represent TVC, Trucker's Voice in Court. We win over 92% of our cases, and we protect your CDL license on moving and non-moving violations in all 50 states and provinces throughout Canada. I'm asked, well, how do you get such a high success ratio? We have over 14,000 law firms representing drivers throughout the United States and Canada, and we have an attorney almost in every county throughout the United States and every parish of Canada. That gives us local attorneys dealing with local judges to get the driver the very best possible results. As a TVA member, you're protected in or on any licensed highway motor vehicle, from your big rig to your motorcycle. Why a TVC Pro Driver membership? Our attorneys represent the driver's tickets in the court of the original jurisdiction, keeping the driver on the road driving and helping keep their CDL license free of points, which also reduces CSA points on the DataQ. And our attorneys also represent CSA points and DataQ appeals on behalf of the driver. Keeping driver's CDL CSA record clean results in the following. It reduces the insurance cost to the trucking company, because as we get those points off the DataQ and keep points off their CDL, those points also come off for the company. And it reduces driver turnover and training costs by keeping their record clean. Most important, it keeps the driver employed and on the road trucking while our attorneys handle the case. While the driver's in the big rig, we cover those moving and non-moving violations. On the first and the second ticket, they're absolutely free during a calendar year. If you have a third ticket, it's $25. If you have a fourth ticket, it's $50. And each ticket thereafter would be $50. Now, let me explain how that works, because you may have 1, 2, or 3 tickets on one stop. So that's considered as an incident. In other words, you may have a speeding ticket, a logbook violation, a mud flap that's loose, or a taillight that's out. So when our attorney represents that ticket, they represent all of those in that particular incident that would be considered as one ticket. We also cover a cash appearance bond for $200 for moving or non-moving violations. You're stopped in a local area and they want to detain you until you pay them something. Your membership card will be accepted as a cash bond, or will wire money by Western Union or ComCheck. We're the only company in the industry that provides that for the driver, and that's an important benefit. We cover pre-existing tickets. If you have a ticket before your membership is in effect, we will cover that if it's more than 10 days from the court date for $295 per citation. And we'll cover it if it's even within 5 days of court date for $395. We cover serious traffic violations where you're charged with a criminal charge. For example, manslaughter, vehicular manslaughter, neglectful homicide, directly arising from that accident. And it's 100% legal coverage in this area. This is a testimony from one of our Pro Driver members. It was a highly publicized case. It hit CNN News, USA the newspaper. And Joe Smith, this is not his real name, was charged with 3 counts with misdemeanor death when his big rig run into the back of a school bus. Each of these 3 counts was punishable by a maximum of 6 years imprisonment, which would have been a total of 18 years in prison, $1,500 of fines, possibly $4,500, and the loss of 1 year on his driver's license, possibly 3. Thanks to the TVC Pro Driver membership and the provider attorney, and pursuant to a plea arrangement with the state, Mr. Smith received the following: no jail time, no supervised probation, a $500 fine, and 1 year of revocation of driving privileges in the state where the accident occurred. However, he was still allowed to drive in his home state and all other remaining states, so he still was allowed to drive in 49 of the 50 states. Now, our membership really is a no-brainer just for this benefit, because he was out no money for the legal defense on this case. All other legal matters we cover at a 25% discount. That could be from a child custody case to divorce to somebody tripping on your front steps and suing you. We have a $5,000 police bail bond should you be covered with vehicular manslaughter violation. I can assure you the driver that hit the back of the school bus had to use this, and we're the only company that provides this in the industry for the driver. Free discount card on doctors, physicians network, surgical, prescriptions, eye care. These are really deep discounts for you. Other discount services for hotel and motel, emergency roadside dispatch. We also have driver's license protection up to 2.5 hours. And this is to recover damages on personal injury expenses. For example, somebody broadsides your big rig. They're at fault, but you have to go to the hospital. Somebody's got to pay those bills, so our attorneys make sure that the individual that hit you pays those bills so it doesn't come out of your pocket. A $50,000 accidental death and dismemberment benefit that pays you both on the job and off the job 24 hours a day worldwide on any type of an accident. We're the only company in the industry that offers this for the driver, and should this occur, those benefits would be paid to your beneficiary totally tax-free. Your ProDriver membership also includes your personal passenger vehicles. That covers you and your wife living in the same household. It covers emergency towing service to the nearest facility, emergency roadside service. So if you're out on the road driving and your wife has a flat tire, she needs her car unlocked, any of those items, she's simply got to make a telephone call. They'll come handle that for her. That's included in the membership. Reimbursement for emergency travel and living expenses. If your car's in an accident and is disabled more than 100 miles from your home, we're going to cover the motel bills, the meals, and car rental up to $750. We also cover moving violations, just like on the big rig, for both you and your wife. And we cover the lawyer services for automobile manslaughter, auto assault, and battery defense, just like on the big rig, unlimited coverage. Other benefits for your personal passenger vehicles includes a $500 arrest bond certificate, reimbursement on bail bond premium up to $325 for vehicle violations, Special Motor Club accidental death insurance both on you and your wife, $2,500 during the first 2 years you have the membership. After that, it's $5,000 on both you and your wife. Now, this is in addition to the $50,000 that we already carry on you for all causes. Ambulance benefit up to $100 for an automobile accident. Collection services for damages to your car will provide up to $250 attorney fees. Now, what does this really mean? Somebody backs into you at a mall, damages your rear bumper, your car wasn't moving, they admit that it was their fault, and you exchange names. But when it comes for you to file the claim against their insurance, the insurance company starts to renege. This is when the attorney will go to work and make sure that their insurance company pays for your car damages. Car rental discounts throughout the United States and Canada. This covers the key points to our membership. Please review the brochure for additional benefits that I didn't cover during this presentation. Our TVC ProDriver membership is unique in many ways, but this is one of the strongest benefits we have. We actually pay you for keeping your membership. We have an Earn Rewards program which works much like a Discover Card or American Express or other cashback programs. The longer you keep it, the more it's going to pay you. And every time you have $10 or more due to you, they're going to send you a check each month. Plus, we give you a free website. You put your username on there, and we give you a lot of referral cards. So as you hand out those referral cards to other drivers, if they enroll in the membership for themselves, then you start earning a small income off of every membership as long as they keep it. And we give you a one-time referral fee of $50 on each new enrollment. So you want to be sure and keep your membership in force. Many of our TVC members' reward program pays their monthly ProDriver membership plus hundreds of dollars each month. Membership is tax deductible in most states as a professional membership, but you need to check with your own accountant for your state. Your membership is in effect just 10 days after your enrollment date, so we want you to be careful during those first 10 days. Your TVC membership for all these benefits is only $48.85 per month. So our membership really makes a lot of sense to drivers. It gives you protection while on the road, keeping those CDL points off and those CSA points back on your driver's license. And We actually pay you for keeping the membership. We are TVC, the Trucker's Voice in Court. Our mission is helping the professional trucker keep their money in their pocket and out of the government's hands while saving their company on insurance rates and driver turnover and training costs. I can be contacted at 417-827-0836 if you have questions, or you can contact me through csapoints.com. While on that website, be sure and sign our petition to abolish and do away with CSA and the DataQ. We feel that it's over government regulation on the trucking industry, and I thank you for your time and courtesies.